Welcome. Can you hear me?
Hello.
Hello, welcome,
Yes,
welcome.
I can.
Okay, welcome to the stream.
Thank you.
I've just been talking about you and the different things you do on the channel. So for people that don't know you, I know you've done a lot when it comes to agriculture. When it comes to anyone that wants to do anything, not just actually starting, but even processing agricultural products. And it's been great all the way. Uh, so for anyone that wants to go into different type of agriculture, they can check out your channel from cashew to firewood, starting firewood business, egg business in general. But today we are talking about how to choose the best agriculture business to start. So I'll just leave that to you to go ahead and talk about how do we know the best agricultural business to start. A lot of people want to start an agricultural business. Many people even jump into just poultry or catfish, and at the end of the day, after few months, after few harvests, they just leave. How do you choose, okay, this is the best agricultural business to start for me?
Okay. Once again, hello everyone. I'm Farmy Julie. And today let's start with what is agriculture business. Most people, once they hear agriculture or once they hear agriculture business, they think it's all about farming, that you must farm before you get involved in agriculture. But it's not like that. Agriculture is wide. It's it's a very wide niche. All you need to do is pick the one that works for you. That's always what I preach. But let's come back to agribusiness. Agribusiness is one aspect of agriculture. And most times, agribusiness does not require farming. You don't even need to touch the soil for you to be involved in the business aspect of agriculture. And there are lots of things that you can tap from, even from the comfort of your home, when we are talking about agribusiness, right? Now, let's talk about what you need to know before you start any agribusiness at all. The first thing is your location. What does your location need? Do you understand? I cannot be in Shokoto or Nasarawa where there is tomatoes and I'll say I want to start trading tomatoes. I won't make profits. So you need to check your location. What does my location need actually? That's the first thing you need to know. Also, you need to check your capital. In every business, you need capital. But sometimes in agribusiness, you can start without capital. There's something we call drop shipping in agribusiness. I'm going to come to that later on. But there are things you can just do. There are things you can just do in agriculture, even without tilling the soil. And the first thing I want to mention here is ogbono, which is currently in vogue. For those that want to go into ogbono storage, this is the right time to start storing. Do you understand? So ogbono is one that you can tap into. You don't need to own maybe farm of ogbono. All you need to do is know the right places to source from. And if you are thinking of sourcing for ogbono, the best place to source for ogbono right now at a cheap price is Nasarawa State. And you can start this business with less than 20,000. You can start as your capital can carry. That's one agribusiness that you can tap into, ogbono. Aside ogbono, we have lots of them. Maize. Last year, farmers could not cultivate maize due to climate change and a whole lot of things I don't really want to go into right now. So farmers were not able to cultivate maize, but we have maize in circle right now because some people stored maize last year. So that's one aspect of agribusiness you can decide to tap into, maize storage business. Once maize is surplus, this is season of maize. Maize is by the end of July, maize should be excess in the market. So instead of it to just eat it one, look for a way that you can preserve it, even though it's as dry maize that you can store and sell later. So that's one aspect. And in agribusiness, like I said, you don't need to own a farm. Just have connections to farmers. Okay? Know where to source. Know where to buy. know how to sell. That is the most important thing for any agribusiness. Let's take in your location. Let's say where you stay, you don't have people that sells, let's say potato. Let's say potato is very scarce in your location, but we have potato in some places that are wasting. As someone that has an agribusiness mindset, all you need to do is go to those places that these things are surplus, bring it to your location and sell. We have lots of people doing that. Packaging. You can go to the market, help farmers to offtake some products at farm price. You can offtake away, do offtake a whole lot of things. Elubo itself, you can offtake elubo from them. Take it to your location where it is needed and you sell, or where it is high in demand and you sell. I tell people that Lagos is the highest market that you can sell to. So any location you are, let's say you're in the north, maybe you are in the east, if you are not able to sell your products, and you can look for people that you can send your products here to help you to sell, you are making it big. So as an individual, you don't need to, especially if you want to go into agriculture, you don't need to think of getting a land first, especially if you don't have time. Farming is tedious. It requires attention. It requires time. And for people that want to tap into it, that wants to invest in it, I would advise you to go for anything that you can trade. And things I have here is egusi. Yeah, you can decide to go into egusi business. Get egusi when it is expensive, sell when it is sorry, get egusi when it is surplus, sell when it is expensive. Let's take palm oil business for example. This year, I advise people in my group to stop palm oil at a certain period of time. Note, timing is key once it comes to agribusiness. Once you miss your timing, you've missed it. So in January, a 25 gallon of palm oil was selling for I think 20,000 naira a then or 25,000 naira a then. And I told people in my niche or in my group that see, you guys should not get palm oil right now. People should hold on. At this certain period of time, we will get palm oil. The palm oil was going to drop. Though we didn't know how low it would drop, but we knew it was going to drop. And they waited in March, April, the palm oil dropped to I think 12,000. It was selling for 10,000 at that period of time. People that didn't listen in January got at 25,000. We that waited in March, April got us at 10,000, 12,000, 13,000. Currently, this is July. 25-liter gallon is going for 18,000, and we'll still wait to sell it off by November. When it comes to agribusiness, timing is key. Once you miss timing, you might not make money from it. Okay. Now let's talk about money. Agriculture is the new oil. So let's talk about the money aspect. How do you make money from all these things? When I'm looking for ways, what if I don't have capital? Let's start with that. What if I don't have capital? How do I start these things? For people that don't have capital and wants to go into agribusiness, I would advise or I would suggest you do what we call drop shipping in agriculture. Yes, it's just like the normal drop shipping that you all know. Get it and pay. But when you are doing drop shipping, you need to be someone that is honest and get the farmer to trust you. So when it comes to drop shipping, all you need to do is get from people. Once you sell, you give them their money. They do it a lot, especially in egg business. Yeah, they do drop shipping in egg business. They do drop shipping in poultry. If you don't have a poultry farm, you can help farmers to sell their produce, advertise it on your social media platform. Once you have once you have customers, you sell to them. You take your profit, you give the owner their profit. So these are ways you can start making money from agricultural business, even without owning a farm. So I've listed two agribusiness that you can start. I talked about ogbono. I've talked about egusi. I've also talked about palm oil. But currently, you cannot go into any palm oil business because currently palm oil is very expensive. This is not the right time to start sourcing for palm oil. Also, you can decide to start trading rice. Yes, go to mill where they produce rice. I think that should be in the north as well. A place in Benue, Nasarawa, and I think one place in Niger as well. They have milling machines there where they mill rice. Go there, source for the rice, ship it down here, you sell. How do you sell your produce? That is one issue. How do I market my farm produce? You say we should source. This to source is easy. How do I sell it? The world is now digital. Your social media is where you should focus on. Advertise on your social media. Don't let your social media be a place of I come today, I go. Make it a place that you can earn money from. Advertise your product shamelessly. Like I said in dropshipping, if you don't have money to get it from the mill, once you see rice that you know you can get from a trusted supplier, post the pictures on your social media platform. Once you get order, you order it, you remove your commission, you give the seller his own commission. These are ways that you can start agribusiness. And like I said, you don't need to own a farm to get involved in any agribusiness at all. Okay, so I've talked about rice, I've talked about obono. I want to talk about crayfish. Every single thing I'm saying here, I have a very detailed video. Like he said when he was introducing the queen of agribusiness, I'm an agribusiness consultant. So I have a detailed video on that. I just want you to, this video is just to, or this teaching is just to let you know that there are opportunities in agriculture aside farming. Okay. And another one you can tap into is crayfish business. Yes, crayfish is the real good. If you're looking for the new oil in agriculture, crayfish is the new oil. Because today, crayfish can sell for 2005 a bag. And tomorrow, the very next tomorrow, crayfish will be going for 25,000 and for that same bag you get. Everything has to do with time. You need to understand the timing, how this thing works. Okay. So these are agri businesses that you can start. Like I said, look, search your location, look around in your vicinity. What do people need? What are we lacking in this location? That is how you can start an agri business. If you don't know what you're lacking in your location and you just decide to start, oh, my friend is into catfish farming, let me to start catfish farming, or my friend is trading rice, let me to trade rice, you might end up not making profits. Yes. So search your location, know what your location is demanding for. Once you've gotten what your location is demanding for, check your capital. Can I, is my money enough to start this business? If it's not enough, opt for dropshipping. Like I said, look for someone that is trusted, someone that you can trust. Also, you also be someone that is trustworthy so that people can do business with you. If you think you're an honest person, dropshipping will work for you. Connect with people that have the product, advertise the product for them, and sell. Do you understand? So this is how agribusiness works. And most time, newbies, I would advise you, don't be carried away with hectares of land that you are seeing that are growing. I personally will advise you as a newbie, what you should focus on if you want to go into agriculture is start from the business side of it before you go into the cultivation side of it or the farming side of it. Make sure you do the business side of it before you go to the cultivation and the farming side of it. So let's say you want to go into catfish farming, for example. You've read online, catfish farming is profitable, is this and that. Before you start that fish pond, before you start that fishery, start trading the catfish first. Look for people that has fresh, if it's fresh catfish you want to sell, look for farmers that has fresh catfish. Help them to sell first. It will help you understand the market of that product. So you see that agricultural business is very important. The business aspect of it is very important than even the farming. Because you might be farming and you might not understand the business aspect of it. So as a newbie, I will advise you to start the business first. If you want to go into catfish, let's say you want to start trading live catfish, go to farmers that produce catfish, they're into catfish farming and the rest, source from them, sell to your market. It will help you understand the market. It will help you understand the way the market is. That's one. It will help you know the risk involved. Yes. Because what's a product if you don't have a market to sell it? Everyone can farm, but can everyone have the market to sell? So it's important to understand the business aspect of it first before you start farming. Okay. Also, if you want to go into poultry production, let's say you want to, you feel like going into maybe layers or broilers, layers, first start trading egg. Know how much it is to sell a crate of egg. With the marketing, you understand the cost. Okay, this is the cost for food. This is how much the eats are. If I start this poultry production, I might not make enough profit like you are trading egg. These things are the things you need to know before you start farming. Okay, so that's my advice to newbie. Start the business side first before you start the cultivation. Once you've understood the business side, I bet it's you, every other thing will be easy for you. Okay, so that is it for newbies. And for people that are looking for maybe one or two things that they can start, you can go into storage business. We have loads of storage that you can do. But right now, what's in vogue is ogbono business. For those that want to store ogbono, ogbono is a commodity that is kind of very cheap now that you can source and you can buy and store. You sell by November, December, you make your profit back. I can go on and on and on and on talking about agribusiness, but the key is your location. What does your location need? That's the question you should ask yourself when you want to start any agribusiness. What does my location need? When I started agribusiness and I was asking myself, what do my location need? Do they need soccer? I discovered that most people don't really have suckers around planting suckers. And I started supplying suckers to them. Do you understand? I've checked around. We have farmers that want to cultivate plantain, but they don't have suckers. They don't have access to suckers to cultivate. I'm a plantain farmer. I have to put myself in position. Okay, this sucker, how do I let it to reach other people? I start using my social media platform. And that's why I said the market that you're looking for is right in your phone, in front of you. You can do anything with social media. Okay, so that is ways that you can start agribusiness, and these are agribusiness that you can start right now, even from the comfort of your home. Okay, egusi, rice, ogbono, agro processing. You can do elubo, you can do yam business. Yam business as well. So this is not the right time to start. Yeah, but this is the right time to start ogbono business. Okay, I'm waiting for question. If you have any question, let me know. For people that are
Okay, so
joining.
before we see if there is any question, I know one thing that most people will be asking is, now you are telling us to source. Most of the things you mentioned are in the north, and we know what is happening about, especially those in Nigeria. You know about the bandits that is happening in the north. How do we connect with people in the north to bring this thing for us, for those in the south? Because we know that the land in the north is very fertile for most of this agribusiness. How do we sort for those that are going to give us these things that we need, so to supply our neighborhood about it? So that's one thing that most people will be worried about.
Okay, when it comes to sourcing, like I said, sourcing is easy. One, I knew that this will be an issue, especially if I'm preaching agribusiness, how to source, where to source. I need to be an issue, especially with the current state of the economy of Nigeria, the insecurity that is going on. And that is why we created a platform where you all you need to do is just log in and you see products from different places, different locations. So you can source directly from them. All they need to do is send it down to you here. So you don't need going down there. Mm-mm. They will have to send it down here to you to pick. I have lots of friends over there in the north that send goods down here to the southwest because I am in the southwest region of Nigeria. So I have people in the north that are sending goods daily. So it's not that bad that you cannot source from them. All you need to do, like I said, have the right connect. And the best way to have the right connect is glance through your social media platform. You will see people that are doing it. And if it's someone you trust, you can do business with those people. And like I said also, what you are looking for is at your fingertip. We make sure that the platform, anybody with any commodity can sell. So if you need, let's say you need guinea corn, is on the platform. If the person is in the north, connect to the person will send it down to you. Yeah, you pick your goods, you negotiate how you want it. If it's payment before delivery, if it's payment on delivery, that one is between you and the seller. Okay, so I think that's not an issue. How you can source it is not an issue once you know where to source. If you know where to source, how you can source it is not an how to get it is not a problem at all because they can bring it down for you over here. And where to source, we have different commodities and um and you need to know that the different commodities come from different states. But the major state for agro commodities is Nasarawa State. That is where most of the farm produce are in excess. Nasarawa State. So if you're looking for where to source, Nasarawa State is one of the places that you can source from. How can you get it? Connect with people. Social media is there. Connect with people. They will send your goods down here. So that's it when it comes to where to source and how to source.
Okay, thank you. So you've mentioned about your platform. I know you have an app that connects people of like-minded that wants to start agriculture. Can you tell us about that so that for people that are watching this and are looking for not just to start the livestock farming, they want to start crop plantation. Can you tell us about your platform?
Okay, two platforms. One is the digital marketplace for agriculture business owners. Any market, anything you want. The marketplace is what we do is we get farmers or agriculture business owners to upload their product on the platform. And what we do is we help them advertise those products to their end consumers or off takers. So let's say you're selling guinea corn and you upload your guinea corn on the platform. The work of that platform is to help you push your product more to the world. So for people that don't have money, maybe for advertisement, we will handle the cost. And that's why we call it the marketplace for agriculture business owners, because we handle the marketing and everything that has to do with your product on the platform. So if you are looking for where to source for agricultural produce from different locations in Nigeria, that's the platform. The Fan app is an app, but it's currently available for Android users. We are currently working on the iOS version. Also, I have a Facebook group with over 60K members. The group is a platform where farmers come together. We share ideas. We talk about the problems that is happening in Nigeria. We talk about ways that we can tackle the issue. We talk about how to move the agricultural sector forward. That's on our Facebook group. And also, we have a farming community. Farming community. I'm Farmy Julie. So we have a farming community. On that platform, I teach storage, I teach investment, I teach generally everything. And it's a forum where everyone can contribute. So if you have any idea or maybe you are lost, you don't know um, the agribusiness to start, that platform is created for that purpose. For people that are looking for where to share their ideas and maybe get a business idea to start something, they can join the farming um, community.
Okay, so we have a
Okay,
question here.
yeah.
So,
Okay, what has been your greatest challenge so far in agribusiness? Initially, that was initially. My greatest challenge was logistics. That was my biggest challenge. Logistics. Logistics in the sense that when I have like my products to send down, hey, is it that the car break down and people they are not you know the way logistics works in this country. So don't let me just go into details. But logistics was my greatest challenge, my greatest issue. Also, when I was still into really tilling of the soil, one issue I was having then was farm workers. Yes. Before you get people that are ready to help you work for a certain period of time, people are not just ready to work. That's the truth of the matter. People are not ready to work. So they will do your work anyhow. They don't care how much you've invested in that business. They don't care. All they just want is they will do wuru and let you just pay them money and they will go. So farm workers, and I would think my biggest, my greatest has been logistics. But we found a way to handle logistics right now. But that was when I was starting out. When you source for has been settled, we have people that can supply us and people that we use that they are not really affecting us like before. I hope I've been able to answer that question.
okay, so in terms of the workers, how were you able to solve that, or is still a problem?
Okay, for workers, initially what I usually do was I will hire you for a certain period of time, maybe a year. Then at the end of the year, we have an agreement on how I can settle you, then you go. But right now, what I do is hire and fire. Yes. If I hire you today, if I don't like the job you're doing, I'll pay you off and hire someone else. And it has been working for me. And that's because I focus more on long-term crops. I focus more on long-term crops. I hardly do short-term crops right now, because if you are doing short-term crops, you will need workers that will stay on your farm. That is where you have an issue if you are doing short-term crops. But if you are doing long-term crops like me, you can do hire and fire. If this person does not perform well today, let him go. Let the person go. Then you hire someone else. I think that's better to make people understand that they are indispensable. Nobody is indispensable. You can send them away anytime and you can get someone else. I've tried it and at least people have been taking my work serious after this since I started hiring and firing.
Okay, that's good. Thank you very much. So, another question that I would ask is, have you ever lost money when it comes to maybe you ordered for a product from the north or from wherever, and
Ah.
maybe they did not deliver or something?
Agribusiness is sweet though, but every business has its ups and downs. Have I lost money? Yes. I've lost money. You see the way I stretched the money. But it was during my early days when I didn't really like have enough knowledge. And when you're starting agribusiness, you need all the knowledge you can get. All the knowledge you can get. You need it because if you can't get all the knowledge, you will lose money just like me. Yes, I've lost money, huge money. But because I've understood how it works now, I can say I've made my money back. Most of the money I've lost, I've been able to make it back. Yes, but I've lost money. I've lost every single person I've lost money. I have in agriculture. I have, but I've made it back anyway.
Okay. Do you have any parting words for anyone that wants to go into agriculture and they're thinking, okay, what can I do? What can I do? Any parting words
What
for those that are thinking, okay, should I go? Should I start? Should I just wait? Any parting words for them?
what I would say is, for agriculture, like I said initially, every business has its ups and downs. What I would say is, find what works for you. Yes, that plantain is working for me might not work for you. That catfish is working for me, it might not work for you. It might be poultry that will work for you. Find if you don't find what you like, we know that the money aspect is important, but when it comes to agriculture, passion is important because if you are not passionate about it, you will fall out quick. Like I said, I've lost money, but my passion was what kept me going, and I'm able to recover my money back. So if you are a newbie, I will advise you first to love agriculture. Also, agriculture is not a get rich quick scheme. It is not. Like every business, agriculture is a business on its own. It's not a business that you start today and you expect to make 100% ROI. No, it is a gradual process. And that is what I will tell you. You remove that get rich quick mentality if you want to go into agriculture and if you want to make money from agriculture, because at the end of the day, it's a long term goal. It's not something that you just want to do short time. Do you understand? Also, look for what works in your location. And I keep saying your location because I cannot really give everyone advice on different location. But look for what works perfectly in your own location and what you think that you can do by yourself on your own. When I created the fan market app, I knew what I was going into. And I knew that ups and downs will happen, getting people to upload their products on the market app. But I was persistent. I kept on doing it. So you need to be persistent. You cannot give up on the way. Right now, we have products on the platform. Same with your business. Especially people that want to go into poultry. Once it's cold weather like this, a lot of things can happen. If you give up, you might not reach the goal. And the goal is to be successful and make money from it. So, as a newbie, I would advise you start small, no matter the capital you have. Start small, understand the business, agribusiness, or farming or processing, understand it, expand and grow. Learn again, then grow again. That is my advice to anyone that wants to go into agriculture or agribusiness.
Okay, so we have this question. She said the farm lady, she's also she's a fish farmer, um, and also a YouTuber as well. So she said, "What was your key driving force to become an agripreneur?"
I've loved agriculture right from baby. So I'll say it's my passion for it. Because every single thing I'm investing my money, investing my time is still agriculture. I'll say I'm just a passionate person. I love agriculture. It's something I love. And I think that was what pushed me to become an entrepreneur. I love soil, I love animal, I like anything livestock, but I'm not doing your normal life. I'm into dog breeding. For people that know, I'm into dog breeding. So it's things that makes me happy. Agriculture makes me happy. And I would say that's the driving force because I find joy doing this thing. I'll have to keep doing it no matter what. So I would say it's because it makes me happy and I'm passionate about it. Yes, I'm very passionate about it.
Okay, okay. Thank you very much, Juliet, Farmy Julie. And for those of us that if you are watching this on the replay, I will leave a link to a channel in the description box and a link to our community as well. So if you want to start anything agriculture, like she said, she's into dog breeding, but she has done a lot when it comes to cashew, when it comes to cassava planting, crop plantation in general. So if you don't want to go the normal way of livestock breeding and you want to go into crop plantation, there are many crops that one a lot of people cashew people don't know that cashew nuts is making people millionaires that they don't even know. And there is the plantation, the plantain as well, that I know that people are making millions. There is maize as well. So if you are looking to start this journey of crop plantation, then you can go to our channel. I will leave the link in the description box. Thank you very much for being on the live and waiting to see to go to do more of this, and wish you success on both on YouTube and also in your farming business. Thank you
Thank
and
you.
see you some other time.
All right. All right.